Greetings and welcome to Fright Night Flicks, so every night is Fright Night. While horror is my main focus here, I do enjoy exploring a wide range of genres. With the success of my Northman review, I thought it'd be fun to dive into my top 11 favourite non-horror films of 2024. Initially, I planned to make this a short video, but after running a poll in the Facebook group, the overwhelming consensus was to go for a full-length video. Honestly, the more I thought about it, the more I agreed. This way, I can take time to properly celebrate these fantastic films. So without further ado, let's dive into my top 11 favourite horror films of 2024. Why top 11?
One louder.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.
Kicking off this list in 11th place is Piece by Piece, my second favourite animated film of the year and my favourite documentary of 2024. Directed by Morgan Neville, this imaginative film explores the life and career of Pharrell Williams, uniquely presented in the style of a Lego movie.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
What makes Piece by Piece truly remarkable is its innovative storytelling. By blending Pharrell's life story with the whimsical world of Level, the documentary achieves a perfect balance of surrealism and reality. Pharrell's mesmerising narration draws you in, while the celebrity cameos add a layer of fun. On top of that, the way Pharrell's iconic songs are woven into the narrative elevate the overall experience. The stunning and creative animation is what sets this documentary apart from your typical biographical films, turning it into a vibrant, one-of-a-kind viewing experience. For fans of music, animation, or both, Piece by Piece is a must-see. Pharrell's fascinating journey, told through this unique, playful medium, makes for an unforgettable and captivating watch that I can't highly recommend enough. In 10th place is James Mangold's A Complete Unknown, his second music biopic, which chronicles the rise of folk singer Bob Dylan. The film focuses on a pivotal segment of Dylan's career, from his early days to the controversy surrounding his transition to electric. While Walk the Line was a brilliant portrayal of Johnny Cash's life, I think Mangold outdid himself here. Narrowing the scope to a core chapter of Dylan's journey proved to be a refreshing change from the typical cradle-to-the-grave biopic formula. Timothy Chalamet delivers his career-best performance as Bob Dylan, fully immersing himself into the role and embodying the legendary artist with authenticity. Al Fanning, Edward Norton, Dan Fogel and Scoot McNairy also give strong performances, and Bold Holbrook is nearly unrecognisable as Johnny Cash, making Johnny Cash's second appearance in a James Mangold film. That said, the stand-up performance belongs to Monica Barabo, who absolutely shines as Joan Baz. She deserves far more recognition during award season for her phenomenal portrayal.
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
Mangold's direction is masterful, stunning cinematography, fantastic sound design, and a soundtrack that beautifully showcases Dylan's catalogue along with other iconic songs from that era. I was particularly impressed with Chalamet's ability to replicate Dylan's distinctive singing voice, adding another layer of authenticity to the film. If you're looking for a biopic that offers something fresh and engaging, A Complete Unknown is a must-watch. In 9th place is Kneecap, my favourite international film of 2024. Hailing from Ireland, this unique music biopic tells the story of the real-life rap group from Ireland, Kneecap, and their rise to fame. What sets this apart from typical music biopics is that the group plays themselves. No A-list celebrities or CGI animals here.
Nice.
Kneecap shines thanks to its raw authenticity, watching the band recount their origins through a cinematic narrative, adding a deep layer of depth and credibility that's hard to find in most biopics. The plot is compelling, the humour is razor sharp, and the songs not only set the tone for the film, but also introduce viewers to the band's unique identity. Adding to the charm is Michael Fassbender, who delivers a brilliant supporting performance. Out of the standout aspects of Kneecap is how it incorporates the Irish language into both the dialogue and the music, offering audiences a glimpse into a vibrant and unrepresented culture. Whether you're a fan of rap music or just simply curious about Irish cinema, Kneecap is an unforgettable experience that's worth exploring. In 8th place is Luca Guadagnino's Challengers, a groundbreaking film that makes waves in modern cinema. This tennis drama stars Zendaya in a career-defining role alongside Josh O'Connor and Mike Fice, as it explores the dynamics of a love triangle that culminates in a high-stakes match between the two male tennis stars. Justin Kaczynski's screenplay masterfully navigates the complexity of this fraught love triangle, offering fresh perspectives and emotional depth. Zendaya delivers her career best performance to date, showcasing incredible range and charisma, while Josh O'Connor and Mike Weiss also shine with compelling performances. The cinematography is stunning, the score heightens the tension throughout, and Luca Guadagnino's direction is as flawless as ever, blending elegance with emotional intensity. Challenges deserves its spot on this list for its significant impact it's had on Hollywood, cementing Zendaya as the first true movie star we've seen in years. Whether you're a fan of Guadagnino's work, Zendaya's rising stardom, or just love tennis, this film is one you don't want to miss.
Yes, but at least they never miss an opportunity to miss an opportunity.
In 7th place is Wicked, the biggest film of the year and one I personally prefer to the original Wizard of Oz film from the 1930s. I went to see this out of curiosity to understand the hype, but I ended up loving it. The production design, costuming and visual effects are a standout, seamlessly bringing the Land of Oz to life in a vibrant and immersive way. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande deliver brilliant performances, and I appreciate how the story sheds new light on the iconic Oz characters, offering fresh perspectives that deepen the original tale. As the first instalment of a two-part film, Wicked manages to tell a cohesive narrative with a satisfying balance of resolution and a cliffhanger ending that leaves you eagerly anticipating the sequel. While I had some reservations about the visual style and cinematography, which occasionally felt reminiscent of an MCU movie, the story itself more than compensates, making Wicked an overwhelming, enjoyable experience. Just missing the top 5 in 6th place is the prison drama Sing Sing, starring one of my favourite actors working today, Coleman Domingo. In this film, Domingo plays a prisoner at Sing Sing Correctional Facility who participates in an arts rehabilitation program. Adding a layer of authenticity, the cast also feature former inmates who were part of the real-life program. Sing Sing stands out as one of the best drama films I've seen thanks to its emotional, resonant story that deeply explores the lives of prisoners seeking redemption and a second chance through creative expression. Coleman Domingo delivers a career-defining performance, and Clarence Macklin, who was one of the former inmates who real-life participated in this program, shines as the heart and soul of the film, adding a raw and personal touch that elevates the entire narrative. This is a must-watch for anyone who's looking for a fresh and powerful cinematic experience beyond the typical Hollywood blockbuster. With its compelling story, outstanding performances, and thoughtful direction, Sing Sing is a nuanced masterpiece that leaves a lasting impression.
I like it!
Coming in 5th place is Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. My favourite film from the first half of 2024. As a huge fan of Mad Max Fury Road, I was eager anticipating this prequel to explore more of that iconic visual style and absolutely lived up to the hype. The visuals are stunning, capturing the same flawless aesthetic that made Fury Road a masterpiece. The storytelling is epic, diving into Furiosa's backstory with depth and intensity, while Junkie XL's electrifying score sets the perfect tone for this action-packed saga. Andy Taylor-Joy delivers a powerful performance, taking the reins from Charlie Theron with ease, and Chris Hemsworth steals the show as the franchise's best antagonist yet, despite never facing Mad Max himself. George Miller has once again outdone himself, crafting a film as epic and thrilling as his 2015 masterpiece. If you love Fury Road, you'll absolutely adore Furiosa. Who knows, you might even love it more.
Well, give it a try.
Coming in 4th place is The Wild Robot, my favourite animated film of 2024 and now my favourite film from DreamWorks Animations. The animation is truly the standout feature here, blending hand-drawn and 3D techniques to create a style that feels like a perfect mix of classic DreamWorks with the artistry of Studio Ghibli.
I can't help it. It's so beautiful.
The story is engaging, the voice acting is phenomenal, with Lupita Nyong'o delivering a standout performance, and Chris Bowyer's incredible score perfectly complements the film's tone and emotional depth. The Wild Robot is a stunning achievement that stands as DreamWorks' crowning masterpiece, with its captivating storytelling, exceptional voice performances, breathtaking animation and moving store. It's no surprise it's my favourite animated film of the year. I truly believe and hope this will take home the Oscar for Best Animated Film. If you're a fan of DreamWorks or just great animation, this is a must-see. Before I dive into my top 3, I just want to remind you all to hit that like button, subscribe to Fright Night Flicks and give us a follow on social media so you don't miss a single scare. Normally I tackle horror films, so if you want to see me tackle more horror, then you should check out all my past videos on the channel. Anyway, back to the list.
Top 3? Top 3.
My bronze pick goes to Gladiator 2, the most entertaining film I've seen all year, and Ridley Scott's best work since The Last Duel.
He's back!
As a fan of the original Gladiator, I was initially sceptical about the sequel, but ended up thoroughly enjoying it. The plot is deeply engaging, diving further into the politics of Rome and Lucius' journey. The action sequences are expertly crafted, the visuals are stunning, the score is beautifully composed, and the performances are exceptional, with Denzel Washington delivering a stand-up performance that absolutely steals the show.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
In recent years, I found blockbuster filmmaking to be a bit too repetitive, but Gladiator 2 manages to break the mould. It continues the story of the original in a way that feels fresh and functional, creating a thoroughly entertaining narrative, even if it takes a few liberties with the historical accuracies. My silver spot on this list goes to A Real Pain, Jesse Eisenberg's triumphant comeback, which he wrote, produced, directed and starred in alongside Kieran Culkin. The film follows two mismatched American cousins who embark on a vacation to Poland to honour their late grandmother. Eisenberg brings authenticity to the story and characters, crafting sharp dialogue, heartfelt comedic moments, and a compelling narrative that beautifully explores the dynamic between these two cousins. His direction is equally impressive, delivering stunning visuals that showcase the beauty of Poland. The grand highlight, however, lies in the chemistry and performances of Jesse Eisenberg and Kieran Culkin. Their portrayal of the cousins creates a perfect spin on the classic straight man and comic pairing. Eisenberg excels as a reserved and methodical David, while Culkin steals the show as the chaotic and hilarious, unpredictable Benji. I adored A Real Pain for its exceptional writing, thoughtful direction, and breathtaking cinematography, and the stand-up performances of its two leads.
Magnificent! Magnificent! Magnificent!
Eisenberg and Culkin's chemistry elevates the film to another level. I'll admit this was going to be my number one until I saw another film more recently, but Real Pain is still one of the most written films I've seen in a long time. Before I reveal my favourite non-horror film of 2024, I just wanted to point out some honourable mentions. These films left a strong impression on me but just missed the mark of this list. Jim Henson Idea Man, a masterful crafted documentary exploring the life and career of Jim Henson, a visionary who truly changed the world. Memoirs of a Snail, a poignant animated film that's as tragic as it's hopeful. Whilst beautifully made, it's intended for adults, so I recommend not sharing this with younger viewers. Back to Black. This emotional Amy Winehouse biopic left me in tears thanks to its heartfelt direction and deeply moving performance by Marissa Arbella. Anora. Sean Baker's latest feature feels like a gritty take on Pretty Women with a stand-up performance from Mikey Madison, who we all know from Scream. Civil War. Alex Garland's best directorial work yet. Features a gripping screenplay, stunning visuals and powerhouse performances by Kristen Dunst and Kaylee Spaney. Deadpool and Wolverine, a wildly entertaining action comedy. Ryan Reynolds' humour shines, Hugh Jackman delivers a fantastic comeback performance, the soundtrack is a blast, and the cameos make this endlessly rewatchable. And coming in at number one as my favourite non-horror film of 2024 is Brady Colbett's epic The Brutalist, which has now taken over the substance as my favourite film of 2024. This post-war period drama tells a sweeping story of a Hungarian-born Jewish architect who survives the Holocaust and immigrates to the United States, where he struggles to achieve the American dream until a wealthy client alters his fate. With an ensemble cast led by Adrian Brody, the Oscar winner from The Pianist, the film explores themes of ambition, sacrifice and reinvention across decades. At over 3 hours long, The Brutalist could have easily felt like a slog, but the inclusion of an intermission helped break the experience into two distant halves. Each section presents a different phase of the protagonist's life, allowing the audience to witness his evolution alongside those around him. While I found the first half more compelling than the second half, both come together to form an impressive and cohesive narrative. Colbett's direction cements himself as a modern-day David Lean, capturing an epic scope that makes the film feel larger than life. Lol Crawley's cinematography is breathtaking, some of the best camera work I've seen in years, while Daniel Blumberg's score enhances the film's emotional weight. The production design is equally stunning, immersing viewers into a world that feels meticulously crafted down to the last detail. The performances were another standout. Adrian Brody delivers one of his best performances since The French Dispatch, reminding audiences why he remains one of modern cinema's greats. Even though I'm not really a big fan of Guy Pearce, I have to admit he was perfectly casted here, delivering one of his strongest performances to date. Supporting performances from Joe Alwyn, Rafty Cassidy, Isaac D. Banklol and Alessandro Nivola are also fantastic, with Felicity Jones, who primarily appears in the second half of the film, delivers what I consider to be her best performance yet. Overall, The Brutalist is one of the most impressive films I've seen in a long time. Corbett's direction, paired with a compelling screenplay co-written with Monica Fastvolt, stunning cinematography, a mesmerising score, impeccable production design, and powerhouse performances, solidifying this as not only my favourite film of 2024, my favourite out of Corbett's short but solid filmography. It still surprises me that he goes from being in the 2004 Thunderbirds film to becoming a fantastic director. It just doesn't make sense to me. If there's any filmmaker today other than Christopher Nolan who I would claim the mantle as a modern David Lean, it would be Brady Corbett. Out of all the non-horror films I watched this year, this one shines as my personal favourite and one of the best films I've seen in a long time.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Thank you all for watching today's video. I'd love to hear your favourite non-horror films of 2024 in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, keep the chills alive, and as always, stay spooky. Yes, we're still saying it.